Okay, so I am going to start and just do I think I'm going to do three more examples with identity. So put these in your notes for section 5.2, just to kind of go over to get a feel of how to do these problems. You may want to stop the video and see if you can figure this out on your own, and then play the video and see if you did it the same way or maybe a different way. So that might be good for you to try as an example. All right, this first example is cotangent squared y, secant squared, verify the identity, cotangent squared y times the quantity secant squared y minus 1 equals 1. And, okay, now here it's clear to start with the left-hand side because the right-hand side is just 1. Although, remember, 1 equals sine squared x plus cosine squared x. So if need be, you can always use that fact as well. I don't know if that's needed, but that's something to keep in mind. Okay, so we have here, we're going to start with the left-hand side. Okay, and let's see. Well, we can change these in terms of sine and cosine if we want, or let's see something. So let's change cotangent squared y in terms of sine and cosine. So this becomes cosine squared y over sine squared y times, well, secant squared y minus 1, if you look at your identities, is the same as tangent squared y. Okay. And if we change tangent squared y in terms of sine and cosine, then this is cosine squared y over sine squared y times sine squared y over cosine squared y. And what do you see? Wow, that's nice. And we get equals 1, which is the right-hand side. So that problem is done. So I'm going to pause this and, well, I'm going to write down the next problem. So see if you can figure that one on your own, and then watch the video to see if you can figure it out. Okay, so before I resume the example, I actually wanted to give you 2 of the 5 quiz problems and sort of in between examples, because I know you're taking great notes. So the quiz problem number 1 is that you need to verify that cosine x plus sine x times tangent x equals secant x. And then quiz problem number 2 is 1 over tangent theta plus tangent theta equals secant squared theta over tangent theta. Okay, so now we're going to do another example, and then I'll give you the rest of the quiz problems. Okay, so here we have to show that tangent x plus cotangent y over tangent x times cotangent y equals tangent y plus cotangent x. Okay, and so again, you look to see where you're trying to go. You still want to, so since we're trying to go, if we start with the left-hand side, which we probably should because that looks more complicated, then we're trying to show that tan y plus cotangent x. We're trying to show tan y plus cotangent x. So that means we should see if we should keep it in terms of tan and cotangent, since that's what we're trying to prove. So we can break up this numerator into tan x over tan x times cotangent y plus cotangent y over tan x times cotangent y. And we see some beautiful things happen because we have multiplication, so we can factor the tan x factors, the cotangent y factors, and we are left with, for the first term, 1 over cotangent y plus 1 over tangent x. And if we look at our reciprocal identities, 1 over cotangent y is, you guessed it, tangent y, and 1 over tangent x is cotangent x. So this is our right-hand side. Okay, so here are the other 2 problems from the quiz, and there's one more to go. Remember, I will take off if you do not put the input, the variable for your function, whether it's theta, x, t, whatever variables or symbols given. So the quiz problem 3 is to verify cosine theta times cotangent theta over 1 minus sine theta, and hopefully my lines didn't confuse you, minus 1 equals cosecant theta. So that's problem number 3. And then 4, the left-hand side, the first term is cosine x minus cosine y, all divided by sine x plus sine y, plus sine x minus sine y, all over cosine x plus cosine y. That equals 0. So you definitely know which side to start with for that one. Okay, so the last example I'm going to show you, and then I'll give you the last quiz problem, and then you're done watching the video for 5.2. If you're still a little unsure, confused about some of the things, go in the book, as always, to look to see how they explain things. Maybe they explain it better and you can understand it. And because we will be moving on when I come back Tuesday of next week. Okay. So here again, we're going to start with the left-hand side because it looks more complicated. And so here we're trying to get to secant x. Now we have secant x minus 1 over 1 minus cosine x. So as of now, we can't do much. We have a secant and cosine. So let's get everything in terms of cosine because secant x is 1 over cosine. So the numerator will be 1 over cosine x minus 1 all over 1 minus cosine x. And so now we need to get a common denominator with the numerator. So this is going to equal 1 minus cosine x minus cosine x over cosine x. And that's all over 1 minus cosine x. If we continue, we will have, so we'll have, for the numerator now becomes 1 minus cosine x. And let me see if I can write that a little better. 1 minus cosine x all over cosine x. And this is all over 1 minus cosine x. All right, so remember, division is multiplication by the reciprocal. So this becomes 1 minus cosine x over cosine x times 1 over 1 minus cosine x. Again, we have all multiplication. So that term factors off. We're left with 1 over cosine x, which is equal to, very good everyone, secant x, which is the right-hand side. Okay. And we are done with our examples. So the last problem, quiz problem number 5. So again, the quiz will be worth 10 points. So each problem will be worth 2 points. Is to verify the left-hand side is tangent to the 5th x equals tangent cubed x times secant squared x minus tangent cubed x. Okay, so we are now finished. And again, so these problems will be due, the quiz is due Tuesday in class. And hopefully the videos and those examples helped. If not, of course, again, look in the book for further problems. And I will see you all on Tuesday.